The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 elections in Nigeria, Peter Obi, has accused the National Assembly of adding insult to the injury of Nigerians by making use of voice votes to pass the emergency rule imposed on Rivers State by President Bola Tinubu. The Eagle Online recalls that the Senate and House of Representatives passed the request of President Tinubu by voice vote on Thursday. Obi, a former two-term governor of Anambra State, said in a tweet on his X handle on Thursday, "While still agonizing over the ongoing deterioration of democracy in our nation, especially with the situation in Rivers State, and trying to reach out to our National Assembly members not to support and sustain the unconstitutional and arbitrariness, I just heard that they have added salt to injury by using a voice vote to pass the illegality. The constitution is clear that this cannot be done through a voice vote but by calling individuals to answer yes or no. You cannot determine a two-thirds majority by a voice vote. While a two-thirds majority is crucial, it does not justify bypassing proper procedures and undermining the principles of transparency and accountability. The use of a voice note in such a significant decision not only disregards constitutional requirements but also erodes public trust in the democratic process as well as the transparency and integrity of the National Assembly. Decisions of such magnitude must be made with integrity following the letter and spirit of the law. It is disheartening that a decision as crucial as approving an emergency proclamation, one that could alter the course of the nation, has been handled with such casual disregard for constitutional standards. The 1999 Constitution of Nigeria, as amended, clearly requires that such a proclamation must be approved by at least two-thirds of all members of each House of the Senate and the House of Representatives. A simple call of aye or nay cannot accurately measure this crucial threshold. When a supermajority is required, it demands a recorded vote, whether by division, roll call, or electronic means. This isn't just a technicality, it's a matter of law and legitimacy. The Senate standing orders and House rules were established to ensure decisions of this magnitude are made transparently with accountability. Ignoring these procedures is not just an oversight, it is a betrayal of the democratic process. A voice vote for such a critical matter is not just insufficient, it is a dangerous precedent. If you can bend the rules so easily, what stops us from undermining other pillars of democracy? Today, it's a voice note on a state of emergency. Tomorrow, it could be a voice note on citizens' fundamental rights. It is painful to think that members of the National Assembly who swore to uphold the Constitution could participate in a process that sidesteps the very essence of due process. We must ask ourselves, if the law no longer anchors our decision, then what does? This is not just a flawed procedure, it is a warning signal. We cannot afford to keep gambling with the soul of our democracy. Reporting this is Whimsical Amy. Please do well to like, subscribe, and share.